that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And ball one. When Cole's brother-in-law Brandon Crawford took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. First offering, and it just misses.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Swings through that. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One down, base is empty. Out there to center. Florial under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a pitch. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Brandon Belt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Now, Alejandro Kirk. This one in the air right field. Judge is under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They leave them loaded. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here at the ballpark. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes a pitch. See, DJ LeMahieu, really good hitter, but as well defensive versatility, and fittingly enough, he's the first winner of the Gold Glove Award that went to a utility player. He won it in 2022 in the American League. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Yeah, Boo, that year, 35 games at first, 41 at second, and 47 at third. This guy's just got so much versatility, but a great hitter as well. You know, both you and I were surprised the first time that we were kind of up close and around him of how tall he is. He's 6'4".
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Anthony Rizzo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Giancarlo Stanton.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. Gleyber Torres stepping in now for the Yankees. Going 1. Just missed. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That pitch gets the corner. Strike one. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
This one high in the air to left center. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. And first offering is fouled off.
That clips the corner. I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the second, and here is Anthony Volpe. Gausman back to work.
Ball, that's it.
That one missed. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Esteban Florial. And fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And the 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's out of here. They blast one out to right, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Kiermaier right there to make the grab. And that's the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 3-0. Top half of the third inning, and the batter is George Springer. Cole back to work. And there's a foul ball. George Springer, a Connecticut native, in fact played his college ball at UConn. First round pick by the Astros in 2011, and he helped lead the Astros to the World Series in 2017. Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball. 2-1.
Inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete, and his signing was the turning point in the Houston Astros organization to become a winning franchise. And you remember that magazine cover back in 2014 predicting the Astros to win the World Series in 2017, and it came true.
Out towards right center field. Judge really on his horse for this one. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Smash to the left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
So first and second with one man gone. So up next for Toronto, Brandon Bell. And first offering is fouled off. Bichette on second. Guerrero over at first with one away. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the dirt, but kept close.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Foul ball there. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. First and second, 2 down. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Rolando Rizzo out number 3. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. LeMahieu, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. 0-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is fouled back. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 7. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Anthony Rizzo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Yo, 1. There's a strike.
0-2.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1, 2, 3. So the Yanks go in order, but they lead at 3-0. On to the 4th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The wind of the pitch. And strike 1 to the catcher. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. Number 61 under it. 1 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
The pitch.
That's out.
And that one wrapped foul. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Check swing. He went 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Back in in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And the pitch. Singy, we think of Giancarlo Stanton with the big-time power as a baseball player, but he was actually recruited to play football at USC. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Struck him out looking. Here comes Gleyber Torres. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's built like a superhero, so that doesn't surprise me at all. And one thing about him, as we talk about guys like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton in the same conversation in terms of exit velocity.
0-2 now. Popped up. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Flied out his first time. Ball 1 there. When you look at the common thread for guys that are elite level hitters, hitting the ball hard is a place you start. And Giancarlo Stanton is a guy that since he's been in the league has been right at the top of the list.
Yeah, Boog, Stanton has hit more 115-mile-per-hour plus home runs than any other player during the StatCast era.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. But they lead at 3-0. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. That one lifted to left. Number 61 ranging back. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one is upstairs.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park. There's a swing and a drive. And off the base of the wall. Throw cut off to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Next pitch is popped up. Torres settles under it. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Springer on 3rd. Bichette on at 2nd with 2 down. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-2 on the way. And down on strikes. And that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 3. And here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Yankees, number 61. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. High fly ball out into left center field. Varsho after it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for New York, Estevan Florial. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Ground ball left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner on at first with one gone. Jose Trevino stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We're through 5. Yankees 3, and the Jays nothing. Back in New York. Now it's Matt Chapman. Cole back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 24 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. And a foul ball. The pitch. And now 2-1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Hits the fence. Cut off, throw to second. Not in time, it's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
One down. And now Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand. A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2. A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That's to third. LeMahieu over to Torres. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, DJ LeMahieu. And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short, Bichette. Not in time. He's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. That one's in there. Strike 1. Aaron Judge in 2016 got 95 plate appearances and hit just 179. He kept that number 179 in the notes section on his iPhone the entire off. And there's one down. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Foul ball. Here's your 1. That one fouled off. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That's in there. That's strike 1. On the ground to third. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Gleyber Torres. That's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Top of inning number 7. Here's Kiermaier now. The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Torres over to first. And a quick out number 1. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's George Springer. 1 for 3. Righty delivers. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The wind and the pitch. In the dirt. Throw on to Rizzo. That takes care of Springer.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Bichette, the next to hit, takes outside.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Clay Holmes getting loose out there. Hamilton getting loose as well. And no one can get there. It falls in. Now he turns and heads for second. He's in there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slow roller to third, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he deals. And now 1 and 2. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Man on second, 2 down. Upstairs. Brandon Belt waiting to hit for Toronto. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Up the middle, Torres sends it to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that is that. Blue Jays held in. Welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the center fielder, Esteban Florial. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Jose Trevino. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering is fouled back. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third. in plenty of time to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Brandon Belt. The line to kick the pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Matt Chapman. To third, and that's a fair ball. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Jonathan Loaisiga taking over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge is there. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now it's the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Popped up. Volpe settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is DJ LeMahieu. The pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now it's even up. Got him swinging.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. Yanks held in check. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Lifted in the air, right field. Judge puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, George Springer. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Holmes, an all-star a season ago, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. On the ground to the left. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. Line drive. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees claim the win.